Hey everyone, I'm Navik here, and this is my review of the JoJoLands Chapter 20, basically the conclusion of the Glory Days story arc. So, continuing off where we last left off, Bobby Jean is still trying to kill Jodio. Oh, and trying to shoot him a bunch onto this stand, at which still I'm not quite sure how it works, but hey, maybe it's one of those things where eventually in 50 years when we see this animated, it will make sense. But one thing I can't see is the tension of this scene, and especially because Jodio was still getting attacked by the virus stand, and from Lulu. And yeah, we actually see it like punching his insides. It's it's Bobby Jean is also trying to like suss out the logic behind and Jodio's stand, which is always really fun to see in these fights. Just the opponents just trying to figure out how your opponent's stand works, what its range, and just what its combat capabilities of. Uh, so we see Bobby Jean basically going from stall to stall, all trying to shooting up the toilets. It's basically trying to find Jodio. Jodio, one of the stalls cracked. And yeah, we continue to see November Rain being an awesome stand. You basically using the heavy rain to protect Jodio from the bullets that go close to him. And which, yeah, I gotta give Rocky credit for it. The rain looks really cool. Cool. And yeah, eventually Bobby arrives at the last stand, and he's ready to kill Jodio. No more suspicious moves in for him to get away. Hey, however, while hope seems lost for Jodio, he manages to pull it around because that's the thing about summoning all that rain indoors is that it causes this moisture to appear over the ceiling. And notice that this small little detail, it might look like it's dripping, but again, remember, November rain can make droplets of water are harder than concrete. So yeah, that just went through Bobby Jean's head. And yeah, he's dead. And as you can see, Lulu is not all that was devastated by the death of her friend. And with her distracted, and in the stand, or her stand basically, he stops affecting Jodio and Usagi. Agi. And of course, and of course, Jodio does a really scumbag thing. Like Araki said, the story is basically these scumbags fighting other scumbags. So Jodio basically says that once Lulu's done crying over Bobby Jean, she's basically going to be their hostage. And yeah, everyone starts recovering from the effects of Lulu's stand, and Paco finds something really interesting. And it's basically, essentially, it's paperwork from the Dolphin Bank, and their dealings with the Howler Corporation. And basically, Howler took on a loan that was basically, yeah, Howler took on a massive loan that he can't really pay the bank back. Like it's basically the loan for the Honolulu and North Slope. Oh, and yeah, because of the lava rock, they managed to get this valuable thing and sent their way. Hey, Jodio said as it's worth like $38 billion. And here's where we reveal the next major heist. Basically, they're gonna use the documents to collect Howler's debt from the bank. And Jodio is convinced that this is going to work because, well, they got the lava rock with them. Um, And they're going to get enough that both Howler and the Bank can never get back up afterwards. And also, it turns out they're not just going to take Lulu with them, they're also going to take the banker and the sick banker with them. And though our chapter ends with Dragonia basically asking if the dude is actually even alive. So, yeah, that's JoJoLands Chapter 20. And I kind of surprised that the stand battle was a lot shorter than usual. Oh, but hey, that's one thing I actually do like about this JoJo part. The pacing is actually be pretty on point. Oh, and yeah, this chapter in particular really does nail the whole scumbags versus scumbags thing Araki mentioned in a recent interview. Sometimes it is. I like me some. I like me some kind of dry good versus evil, but yeah, sometimes it is fun to just see two groups of bad people just trying to beat the shit out of each and try to kill each other. That was kind of one of the main things I enjoyed about Golden Wind and bits of Stone Ocean. And so yeah, I'll see you guys when I review issue 21, and until next time, have a great day.